Thank you for the likes. My family is all in bed except my daughter, who is tearing it up in the kitchen apparently. So I'm getting ready for market. So I'm just crocheting. I'm making this scarf, sparkle yarn, Sweet Violet. I don't even know if you can hear me, but thank you for the likes. I'm going to have to tell her to be hush up. Anybody else have family members that wake up really, really late and then they think it's time to start a party at 8:30 at night? What the hell? I'm just over here listening to my jazz sounds, which I don't even like jazz, but it's mellow. And getting my stuff ready for market. I got an order today, so I'm super excited. I have it ready to package. I sent out the invoice, but I did send it rather late, so I'm waiting for payment. Then I can ship the item. Welcome. Oh, thank you for the tiny diny. I literally never had one of those. Thank you. Yay, thank you for the likes. I'm going to screenshot because I want to go check you out too. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't think you've ever been in my live before. Yeah, I wanted to come on later because I'm on the Pacific Coast. What am I talking about? I'm on the West Coast. So and I'm getting ready for a market on Saturday. Totally like freaking out, but I do that every time I'm going to have a market. I could have 1,000 pieces ready to go, and I'm still going to freak out. My God, now my daughter's cooking something. It stinks. Oh, thank you. This actually I found at Walmart, and I didn't even know what I was going to buy, but I had to have this sparkly yarn. Is it showing up? Oh, it's not even really showing the sparkle. That's weird. You could see it a little bit on the item. It's got like an iridescent kind of sparkle. Let me turn on this other camera or light. Yeah, exactly. So the stitch is a very complex stitch. No, I'm just being joking and being sarcastic. It's just a double crochet. So you do a double crochet, then you do chain 1, and you do a double crochet, so then it kind of creates that V. And then when you get to the next round, then skip 2 chains, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. See that? So then when you get to the next round, you have this space created. So then you're going to do your double crochet V in here, here, here. See? So you just skip. It's super easy, but look how nice it looks. Doesn't it look fancy? And it's funny because I'm working on this other scarf and it's the same stitch. I thought your message said, how are you left-handed? I'm like, yes, I am left-handed. So this yarn makes the stitch look even fancier. And then I was talking about a scarf that my sister made me that I wanted to make one like that because I really loved the stitch, but I hadn't really looked at what the stitch was. It's this exact pattern. And the way I found this pattern is I was at Michael's and I was just looking through the yarn. And you know how they have the little swatches up next to the yarn? There was a swatch. So I took yay, lefty. I took a picture of it and then I recreated it when I got home. Okay, I'm gonna go tell these girls to hush up because my husband is actually going to sleep. We do not have a giant house where we can be having a rave in the kitchen while people are trying to go to sleep. And I can't mute myself. Oh, good, Lordy over 40. So I've been crocheting since I was about 8, but I wouldn't say steady, like getting into complex stuff and learning new stitches. I just off and on have been crocheting since I was 8. Let me go tell these girls. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I do everything left-handed. I am very dominant left-handed. There are just a few things that I do with my right hand, one of which is controlling the TV remote, which, how random is that? So I noticed that one night when I was up at 1 in the morning, which I should not have been, there was a lot more people in my life. I appreciate every single one. But I was like, well, who are these people that are up at 1 in the morning? So that I was thinking maybe it's people waking up super early on the East Coast to get ready for work. I don't know. But I can't really go live at 1 in the morning. I have to be awake and functioning during the day, so I wish this sparkle would show up. I don't know. Is it showing up? Can you see sparkle at all? Oh, just a tiny bit. It looks like little tiny blue lights. Yeah, Lordy over 40, I get where I can't sleep too. Right now, I totally could sleep, but if I go to bed this early, it's not even 9 o'clock over here, I'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And what do you do at 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh my God. Do you ever notice when you're wanting things to be quiet how loud people are? Like, I don't know what's up. Oh, your Eastern Standard Time. Oh yeah, so it's midnight. Time to party. So this is, get this image of me when I'm like, I can't sleep. So I'll be watching TV or I'm trying to crochet or I'm watching TikTok or whatever. And I can just feel my face like zombifying. Like if anybody walked in, oh Lord, that would not be a pretty sight. Right, Lordy over 40? My daughter is 20. Her friend is staying here. She's 21. My son is 19. He's in his room playing video games and stuff, but they're eating in the kitchen and it freaking sounds like they're playing drums on the bowl. Then I'm thinking, are they watching me? I just try, oh, hi girls, how you doing? And I'm totally whispering into the phone. Oh, there you go. Yeah. And are you supposed to do that a certain amount of time before you go to sleep? Now my dog is over there making some kind of weird noises. I'm telling you. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing tonight? Having a little late night crochet session. Trying to get some stuff done before market on Saturday. Of course, the closer I get, the longer my list grows. Oh, this stitch is so easy. It's just a double crochet, believe it or not. Thank you for the compliment too, by the way. I appreciate it. Feel free to tap away at the screen, get me some likes. So this yarn I'm using is by Mainstays, and it's called, sorry, I'm trying to find the color, Sweet Violet. I don't know if you can see, but it has like a sparkle to it. When the light catches it, it looks like little blue lights, but it's kind of iridescent, rainbowy. I guess part of the problem is when the sparkle gets caught by the camera, then it makes the camera get out of focus. So thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. I was so surprised. I think I had 2.5 earlier today of likes. I mean, to some people that's like small potatoes, but for me it was a record. So for this scarf, ideally it would be about 60 inches, but this skein is how many yards of yarn? 251.53. That's random, isn't it? And I'm not sure how many yards. Okay, so this one I'm making a scarf with 279. And what did I say? 251. So maybe we'll be good. We'll see. This is going to be a scarf, and this stitch oh, cool, mesh thigh highs. Oh, I bet those sell good. Well, I was taught how to crochet by my dad. My dad was left-handed, so if I could rewind back to 8-year-old me, I would tell you how I do that, but I am very left-hand dominant. I do almost everything with my left hand, except I do control the TV remote better with my right hand. So let me show you this stitch. It's super easy. This is a double crochet. I start just with a chain, whatever width you want your scarf to be. And I think it should be in multiples of 4. Yay, lefties. Exactly. You got it right, Lordy over 40. So you just take a double crochet and go into this chain, and then chain 1, and then go back into the same. Okay, so that's how you're creating the V with that chain stitch at the top. Then when you get around, this is the chain that you're going to do your double crochets into. Super easy, but it looks fancy. Doesn't it look really complex? It's fast too. This is a good beginner pattern. So then you just keep doing that. So no chain after this. You just go right into, and then do your double crochet, chain, same stitch, double crochet, and then you just do that all the way across. So where your stitches join right here, that's what you're skipping. So you see the space. You can see the space where the chain is. So that's the chain 1 for the V. Go grab yourself some yarn and you'll be whipping out some fancy looking Christmas presents. And then you can dress it up a little. You can use sparkly yarn. You can use, on this other one, I'm using this facets yarn, which is a little challenging to work with because somebody educated me the other day that this is called a roving yarn. It is not like spun together. Oh, and there's a hair. Get that out of there. There's also little thread bits because I do some of my sewing stuff on this table. So everything is clean. It's not. But this is a roving yarn. So you can see it's more like fuzz and strands next to each other. It's not really spun. But look, it creates a totally different effect. There's another thread bit. Your hubby would freak out. What about the hair? Or if you buy more yarn. Yeah, so I have a market on Saturday and I'm going to be having a few new items. Oh, crocheting in bed. Oh, yeah, I don't normally crochet in bed. I do, like, if my husband is watching a program or we're watching a series together. But sometimes I have the yarn up on a tray because I don't want to have it in the bed, you know? I don't know, to me it just sounds kind of weird. So then when you get to the end, I just chain 3 or 4 and then turn it and start again. I was watching somebody one day and they were in a group live with some other people and they were saying, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm usually up and moving around by 10. Oh yeah, Lordy over 40, that's what I can do. I thought of doing that at the gym, but I think they might not let me do that. I don't have a treadmill at home. I didn't think for me that it was practical because I wouldn't use it as often as I should, and then I probably wouldn't maintain it, so. Although now that I'm like really trying to push for this, I have everything ready for the craft fair. It probably would be a good idea. Probably be walking on there so much I could lose weight. Hey Diane, this is just a double crochet. So if you look at the work, it's a double crochet and then a chain and then a double crochet again. So then when you get around to the round, you're crocheting on that chain stitch. So it creates the V, so it looks fancy. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that could be dangerous walking on the treadmill and crocheting. Although I am pretty good at multitasking, I think that might be pushing the boundaries right there. Oh, serious? Well, I'm 58 and I go on the treadmill at the gym and I walk very fast normally. So I can usually walk at a pace of 2.8 miles per hour. So, and then I'll usually do at least a little bit of an incline, one or 2 or sometimes 2.5. But another thing, I could do the bike at the gym and that you're sitting down, so less chance of injuring myself. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Something's better than nothing. I started a new different kind of program. So I was doing Pilates, and when I first started with it, of course I had to modify a lot. So the teacher was saying, you know what? Something's better than nothing. And it's true, it makes a difference. Hey, Chibi, look, I'm not making slippers. Yeah, something's better than nothing. Oh, thank God. My daughter and her friend were in the kitchen eating. I swear they're like freaking drumming on the dishes. Oh no, Linda. Chibi, this color is called Sweet Lilac. It is a Mainstays yarn, and it is a sparkle. But the sparkle is not showing up very much. You can barely see it. If the light catches it, it looks like teeny, teeny, tiny little blue light. So we got our booth assignments today, Chibi. So my spot, I love where my spot is. It's right by a gazebo area. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of traffic. Oh, you can see the sparkle? Awesome. Yay. Thank you. And then some of my crafting friends that I met through going to shows are going to be there too. So the nice thing is this organizer screens everybody. So when you first apply to work with her, because I did it last year, you have to send photos of your stuff and you send information like your website or whatever. Oh, yay, good. I don't get as detailed as you do, but I definitely have it visually in my head, and my daughter will be helping me set up, but I really only need her to help me do the awning thingy. So she'll help me set up and then unload everything and put the awning up, and then I can get all my stuff set up on the tables and whatnot. My eye is starting to feel, I thought it was like allergies. Oh yeah, Linda, go for it. You can learn. The hardest part is reading the pattern, and that's not that difficult. You can always look on YouTube and see plenty of different people that give lessons. Oh my God, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. Packing totes, organizing, putting price tags on. You saw me the other night. I got my price tags all made. I just need to pin them to the items. A lot of the items I'm changing prices, so I have old prices from the last event. Yeah, so it'll be smooth. It'll be fine. Honestly, no matter how prepared I am, I'm always feeling unprepared. I think I'm going to end up using the whole skein on this one scarf. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Oh, Lordy, yeah, my dad was a lefty, so it never was like I was a standout or like, I didn't feel like I didn't fit in or oddball because my dad was a lefty, and my dad, nothing stopped him. He was a computer programmer by trade. He had been in the Navy. He built the addition onto our house, electrical and everything, roofing, everything. He built a TV for us out of components from a kit, from an electronics kit vendor. He built a computer for us. I think I remember he built a radio, but the radio is small potatoes compared to the TV and the computer. But he didn't let anything stop him. And he had amazing penmanship, so he also taught me how to write properly. how to hold my pen, all that good stuff. Yay, lefty. Oh my God, that's awesome. I would love to have siblings that were left-handed. And then when I had my kids, I have a girl and a boy. They're young adults now, but whenever somebody, namely my mom, she meant well, but she always would hand the utensil towards the kid's right hand. And I always wanted to try to have them be left-handed naturally, not trying to force them. But I would tell her, don't hand it straight to their right hand. Put it in the middle or put it on the tray. They'll pick it up with whichever hand they want to use. I didn't want it to be implied. Oh my gosh, awesome. I love hearing about all these lefties. My niece is a lefty. At least one of my aunts on my mom's side. At least two on my dad's side. My dad, I think I have a few cousins that are lefties too, but I'm not real close with my cousins. I know of one specifically. Yay, lefties. Well, I should just change my page to lefties only. But when I started putting that on my information, I noticed a lot more people coming along, and even if they stay for a minute, just long enough to say they're left-handed, I love seeing it. So here is my scarf. It's coming along. The goal is to have this about 60 inches long. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Nobody should try to change a lefty, but that did happen to my aunt when she was in school. But she was in school in the late 40s. Trying to think. Yeah, so grade school, the 40s, and then middle school and such in the 50s. So things were different then. Left-handed patterns or left-handed directions? Because I read patterns and just execute them however they're written. But I do have, excuse me, a slipper pattern that I was creating the left slipper, and I was thinking, I'm doing something wrong. What is going on? Because the shape of the toe compared to the heel, it was opposite direction it should have been, because I was crocheting left-handed. In the whole picture of it, it didn't matter because it's not a very high detail technical pattern. Excuse me. But just when you do the pattern, you're crocheting the opposite direction as a right-handed person. So that's why it ended up for the right foot when it said it's the left foot directions. So not a big deal. I guess if I had something that was more specific, I would have to worry about the pattern being specific to right or left-handed. I never even thought about that, though. I never specifically looked for, here's a pattern written for a left-handed person. You know what I mean? Yeah, for me, Chibi, it's not a problem because it when you work through the whole pattern and you do the left foot and the right foot, they come out fine. I mean, you've seen my slippers, right? They fit just fine on the feet. Quit what? Quit school? Yeah, they would smack them with a ruler, that's for sure. That happened to my aunt, too. Oh, you're so sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the greatest slipper pattern on the universe, Chibi, we crochet. But seriously, if you want an easy slipper pattern that turns out amazing, she sells this pattern. So screenshot that and go to her page, follow her, get her pattern. I think you could probably order the slippers from her too, and me for that matter, but we're both getting ready for market, so kind of maxed out on orders. Can always put you in the queue after market season, which for me, I'm just doing the one on Saturday and the next one in November. So I am kind of looking forward to a break. So Ivy should be back on tomorrow night, huh? Oh, good. That's cool. So people could buy the pattern, but not products, right? Or order products. That's good. I don't have that many orders, so I haven't had to close my shop. Hey, Danuta, how you doing? I like your name. We used to have a local TV personality named Danuta. I think she did like a morning show and then maybe later the radio. Oh, thank you, Lordy over 40. Hope you have a good rest. Welcome, everybody. I'm just over here crocheting, working on a scarf. I'm using a Mainstays Sparkle yarn. Sweet Lilac, I think it is. Oh, Violet, Sweet Violet. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes, everybody. I think we're going to get a new record for me on likes. Yesterday it was 2.2 or 2.5. So if we can get over that and have more shares, that'd be awesome. Thank you for the likes. So I'm just going to crochet long enough till I feel like once I go to bed, I'll just fall asleep. Yay, thank you guys for the shares and the likes. Ooh, we're at 2.4. Passing up our record. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, whoa. I fell off the hook there. I don't even see how many chains I have. I think I need one more. So I've been crocheting for a long time off and on, but I cannot crochet without looking. I mean, I can take a stab at it, but I do not have the confidence. I'll definitely be second guessing myself on every stitch. Oh, yes, you are correct. Awesome. Thank you, Chibi. 3.1 now I see. It's not going to get to 150 like you guys when you were having that party night. but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Every single viewer, every single like. Totally appreciate it. I'm here, whether it's one person or 5 people or 100 people. Gotta make this stuff for the market, so may as well do it on live. You guys hold me accountable. Stay focused and get it done. Oh, Chibi, do you know, oh, thank you. Thank you for the compliment about the, yes, I fall asleep and can have my crochet hook still moving. And then I kind of wake up after dozing off and check, and I'm like, oh, either I didn't do very many stitches or I managed to crochet in my sleep because it didn't even get messed up. Chibi, do you know on the subscriptions, are they the same price for every creator? So like if I do subscribe, I think I had one with another person. I think it was $4.99 or $5.99. Is it the same? I didn't click on it because I didn't see. I mean, I know it's not going to just take your money instantly. What are you up to? You're in a game? Oh, okay. My son is coming and he's gonna game. We share the studio, aka the living room. I'll probably be getting off soon anyways. Even though I don't wanna. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they all are $5.99, and then I think I did something wrong. See that? I did. I skipped that one. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Oh my gosh, we're over 4K. Oh, Heyday. Is that like a little farming game? I always play Sudoku and Solitaire. I have one Solitaire that it has a daily challenge, it says. I think it's mobility wear. I just use all the free stuff. So, was it you, Chibi, that said your son came in and said, Mom, you've been listening to that song for like 40 times. Was that you? Maybe it was somebody else. But that'd be me. I fall asleep and the phone falls on my face. I can't have the sound up because it'll wake up my husband. Okay, now I'm getting snagged on my sparkle. Yeah. That was so funny. I think we've all done that at least once. I did that the other night when I was in the front room watching TV. At least the phone wasn't falling on my face. It was just tipping down, like out of my hand. And then I wake up and I hear the music. The same song on infinite repeat. All right, it's coming along. It's coming along. Oh, wow, I think I got at least 25 inches here. And I got a lot of yarn left still, so that's looking good. I'll just make this scarf, then I'll go to bed. No, I can't stay up that late. I honestly feel like I'm getting pink eye in my eye. What the hell? Luckily I have antibiotics, so I'll just put some in before I go to bed. That usually clears it up overnight. If not, then I guess a trip to the doctor will be on the list tomorrow as well. Like, what the heck? When it rains, it pours. got no time for no doctor. Ooh, 5.1. You guys are killing it. Okay, now I have to find my very important crochet tool. My cake batter chapstick. Which, now that I have all my lefties in here, let me just... Yeah, one more row. 50 rows later. So you ever notice how everything is right-handed? So let's say I pick up the chapstick. I'm going to use it. See that? It's right-handed chapstick. That's why left-handed people know how to read upside down. Right-handed chapstick. We need to start a campaign to have left-handed chapstick. The crochet hooks too. All the writing is upside down. I know, right-handed people don't think of that. It is a cold, cruel world. We spend every single day adapting to it, trying to survive. Oh yeah, we have some of those here too. Yep. So when I was a preschool teacher, I could hold the book in my lap and show the kids the pictures and read the story to them upside down from the top of the book. I wouldn't flip it back and forth. They could just stare at the page the whole time while I'm reading from the top of the book. Amazing, isn't it? Amazing talent. Okay, speaking of amazing talent, I amazingly go into the wrong space. So I had these under eye, like, I don't know what they call them, but they're like masks for under your eyes, the bags under your eyes. So I'm going to blame trying to look halfway decent and treat the bags under my eyes, and now I have something going wrong with my eye, so that'll teach me to try to do a beauty treatment. Yeah, it's a V. Well, I don't know. Is it a V stitch? So all it is you go, you have the yarn and you just go double crochet. I don't even know what it is because I just saw it on a swatch at Michael's. Chain and then double crochet in the same space again. And then it creates a V. There you go. You gotta have a fancy name for something so simple. There you go. You learned something new. I just grab my hook and start hooking. I didn't even pay attention to what the stitch is. What's the name of that stitch? Oh, I call it Swatch from Michael's. But I was in there looking at the yarn, so I'm getting the different kinds of yarn, and I saw that swatch hanging there. Thought, wow, I really like that. And I just took a photo of it and replicated it when I got home. V-stitch. Now we know. V-stitch. V for very easy. And it's funny because I heard people talking about the V-stitch and I thought, oh, I need to look that up. What is this V-stitch? But look how fancy it looks. Oh, yeah. Lemon. Oh, Chibi, what is that one? I think somebody was talking about that in your live one time. Lemon, lemon drop, lemon peel, lemon puff. I don't know. There's another one called the puff stitch, and it makes like little bubbles. And that's really cool. Oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, lemon stitch. Okay. Lemon stitch. I thought it had another word in there. Coach Tater Tot. Oh, I've been watching him before. He wears glasses, right? Does he? And he crochets really fast. Okay. Yeah, that's him. I've watched him before. He's funny. So I was on with Ivy. She was on Facebook, and Lizzle Pizzle was in there. And Lizzle was saying, well, I think her real name is just Liz. She was asking, oh, should I change my name? Lizzle Pizzle? And I told her, do you know what a pizzle is? You should Google it. So somebody else in there Googled it, and they're like, oh my God, I looked it up. I don't know if she saw my comment or not, but I was kind of hoping she would say, oh yeah, I better change my name. So I don't know if she wants to be on TikTok with Lizzle Pizzle. I think she's going to try to go live. She's trying to get followers. Lizzle Pizzle, if you're in here, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't want you to be a pizzle. People are going to get the wrong idea. Going to end up on the wrong side of TikTok. Lemon peel stitch. Okay, cool. Yeah, right, Chibi? Lizzle Pizzle, change your name. Excuse me. I only know because we would buy those for our dogs. And I told my husband, no, we are not going to buy these anymore. They sell them dried up. They look like a jerky stick. They stink. Oh my God, they stink. So we don't buy those. I think they call them another. No, I think they sell them by that name. I mean, obviously, they're not going to put the real name on the package. Nobody will buy it. I don't even know where that word came from. Or how somebody thought that's going to be the word for that body part. Hey, Hessa, how's it going? Yeah, Kim, you should make this scarf. This one is super easy. It's pretty fast too. I started this one just tonight. I'm not a super fast crocheter. Sure, somebody else could make it pretty quick, but I've only been on it like for a couple hours. And I was on Twitch earlier this morning, or earlier this evening, because I wanted to get some content for my YouTube channel. And this music I'm listening to, it's on YouTube, but it has an image of a coffee cup. Oh my god, the coffee looks so good. Like a mocha with the perfect little bit of foam on top. Yum. Ooh, we're at 6,000 likes. That is definitely a new record. Definitely. So, you know what I do? I don't even edit mine. I just freaking download it straight from TikTok. I put it on my external hard drive and then I just add it to YouTube. If I want to make a tutorial out of one long segment, so sometimes I'll do a few stitches, then I'll edit the stitches into different segments, but I'm not trying to spend hours doing editing and adding all this flashy stuff. And smash the like button, make sure you subscribe, stay till the end, because there's something so important that you'll never hear anywhere else, and you'll die if you don't hear it. I'm not trying to be that person. It's like, here's the video, unedited, instant replay. Skip through whatever you don't want to see, you know? But if you go on Twitch and you stream, then you can split the video up and keep the original video. They do expire. They're not going to sit there, but I use it to create the videos and then I can edit right there in the app. I do it from my laptop and it has a function where it'll say to make a highlight, and you can make the highlight however long you want and take it as a segment out of the long one stream. I love that feature. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, my live videos, I don't edit anything. So with Twitch, you can edit right in the app and it has it there. It's like highlight or something. And on TikTok, I just download the video onto my laptop, then move it to an external hard drive. It's probably too many steps that I don't need to do, but I have an old laptop. So then that way, if I mess it up during the upload, then I have it on the hard drive. So at first, I couldn't upload anything longer than 15 minutes. And then it said you can validate or verify or whatever your account, but the verification scan of my face wasn't working. So then they wanted me to upload a copy of, or there's 3 options: upload a copy of your ID, scan your face so they know you're not a robot, or wait a few months and then after you've been uploading stuff, then you'll automatically be verified. Well, after about a week of uploading about 20 videos in a week, then I noticed there wasn't a limit. So now I just upload my whole TikTok and everybody can figure it out on their own. They can watch it or not. Do like I do, just fast forward through the parts you don't want to see. There's no, I wonder, I have to check and see, will it automatically put the captions if somebody selects to see the captions? I wonder, I'm going to have to check that. And then with Twitch, I just do it as highlights so you can make them a shorter video. Yay, Reese! You are so welcome. Yeah, because I don't have time to edit a bunch. I'm not trying to pretend I'm going to become a millionaire off YouTube or TikTok or whatever. I'm just trying to get my website out there, make some sales, while I'm also trying to find a job and trying to decide if I want to become a travel agent, which is going to be more hard work. Anybody out there that's a travel agent and you got some legitimate tips on which host agency is the best, feel free to DM me. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I keep grabbing the sparkle. So the whole economy is basically going down the toilet, so I'm just trying to find a way to make money. My typical job is in the mortgage industry, and that is a total implosion joke right now. I used to work for a company that closed suddenly, and it seems like every day I'm learning more and more about the shiesty bullshit that this fool takes part in and continues to take part in. It's like, how does he not get in trouble? I do not get it. Like, I mean, I know in the end he'll get his someday when he's trying to talk to Peter at the pearly gates or wherever he believes in. Oh, thank you, Reese. Oh, Deborah, you're so kind. I'm gonna have to try Canva because I have heard that one. I think I used to use it for my Poshmark photos, and it was pretty easy to use. Do you edit on a laptop or do you edit on your phone, or what do you do, or a tablet? Yeah, I'm trying to talk really quiet because everybody in my house is in bed and don't need to be waking people up that have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Of course, I'll be working all day long on my inventory because, you know, it's not a market day unless you have an anxiety attack for a week ahead. I wish I had one of those self-driving cars so I could crochet when I'm like going out on my errands and stuff. Just program the car, have it drive wherever I need it to go. When I get there, I'll get out and do my errands. And I get back in and off we go again, Jetson style. Okay, what did I just do? okay. Maybe I'll try that in between all my other stuff. So maybe that will be my time capsule. I will have my original videos that are literally just a download dump onto YouTube. And then you'll see the progression. And then we can all go back and look at some of the first videos and laugh our butts off. Dude, the way they portrayed the Jetsons before, it should have already been here. I mean, we have the technology, but people fighting it all away. So I'm in California, and if you want to see a true load of craziness, you have people fighting for higher minimum wage in jobs that aren't supposed to be your career. And so pretty soon they're going to be having the higher minimum wage. But what do you think the business owners are going to do? They're going to work to automate more stuff. You already see it in Walmart. We literally have one cashier in the auto section, one cashier in the garden section, one cashier at the front of the store. The rest of it is self-checkout. Why? Because everybody wants to have a minimum wage of like $40 an hour. Oh, Lordy, don't get me started. Nighty night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great sleep. I'll see you on here sometime tomorrow, I'm sure, unless you're packing the... Oh no, you packed the U-Haul on Saturday. Yeah, one more row. 50 rows later. Insert that SpongeBob sound. 2 days later, 48 hours later. Okay, I think I'm going to measure this. I know it's not done, but I'm curious to see how far along we are. This yarn is definitely a lot faster than this roving yarn. This roving yarn, oh Lord, I mean, it looks amazing, but it is a nightmare for me. Luckily, I only have one more skein. All right, let's see what we got here. So I do kind of pull it and stretch it out a little bit as I measure. More than halfway. So if I'm going to make it about 58 to 60 inches, and I'm at about 33. So more than halfway. That is awesome. You know what? I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick. Hold on, please. Oh, the blue-green is awesome. I'll show you it in a minute. So the blue-green is called Facets, and this is sea glass. Sea glass. But it is a roving yarn, which I just learned about the other day. So it is not spun together. It's just kind of fibers laying next to each other. Yeah, and that's at Michael's. You can see loops and thread. So this one is a little more challenging to work with. And don't mind these little thread bits. Oh, that's what else I have to do. I have one more wreath I have to make. And honestly, if I don't make it, it's not a big deal because I can use it in my November market. All right, here we go. Back to... I don't even know how long my blue one is. We should measure that one. But that's the same stitch. Look how different it looks. It looks kind of curly, kind of a different texture. I'm going to pull this one a little bit too while I measure it. I got to be careful. I still have the crochet hook in there somewhere. I'm dropping tags on the floor. My dog will come around and chew on those. Okay, where? My gosh, what am I doing here? Oh, this one's doing pretty good. I'm already at 40, 46 for the blue. So that's what, 14 more inches? Take about 5 hours. Not really, but it feels like it. But I don't know where the crochet hook is now. What in the world? There it is. Back here. And then I get this purple wrapped up around it. I swear, sometimes you couldn't even do this if you tried. Okay. There we go. So this table, I do my wreaths. This one, purplish one, is Mainstays. Walmart. Can you believe it? It's called Sweet Violet. And it is a sparkle yarn. So you can't even see. It looks... it doesn't look sparkly, but it has sparkle. The blue and green, you mean? You can't frog that? Yeah, I noticed. It's very tricky. So, and then did you see who makes it? Oh, cream color on the scarf that you're gonna make, Kim? That sounds nice. I really like the tweeds. Oh, the purple? Yeah, it's acrylic, but it has a nice sparkle. But you can't really see the sparkle. Not as nice as it looks in person. I mean, I was walking past and saw it on the shelf and I had to get it. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm making, but I'm buying this yarn. I do have a red and a green sparkle as well. So I'll probably work those up into scarves or hats before my next market because they're more of a Christmas colors. What the heck did I just do? I think I had it too loose is all. I probably have enough yarn for about 50 more pairs of slippers. Which, do you think I can make that many by Saturday? Yeah, definitely not. But I think what I'll do is I'll end up taking photographs of some finished slippers, either with or without the ankle cuff, and then add those to my shop with option. So option 1 will be the size, option 2 will be the color. And I think for the colors, it's going to be something very basic. Black, red, purple, you know, nothing fancy. But I do have some, probably about 20 pairs that I'll be able to sell at my market. Oh, yeah. This is not super soft. It's soft enough that it's not going to be scratchy on your neck if you're wearing it as a scarf, but it might change a little if it's washed. But it's not super scratchy and itchy and stiff and fibrous. The blue and green is super soft. Now I can tell I'm getting sleepy because I'm starting to, oh, what do I do next? And this is a V-stitch. This is not a complex stitch. And good news, my tension is holding steady. I don't have a scarf that's turning into a triangle. Have you ever had that where you're working on something and it's supposed to be a rectangle shaped panel and it's gradually getting thinner and thinner? I'm not thinner, more narrow and more narrow. Or the opposite, you start and it's narrow and gets wider. That isn't fun. I had actually bought a bunch of Dollar Tree yarn for an Afghan. So I started it and it will have 4 colors and it will be granny squares. So then the middle will be one color and then the 3 outer rows will be each another color. So then I will start the center of each one alternating. So color A, B, C, D. So start with color A and then B, C, D. Start with color B and then C, D, A, and that, so that the colors will tie together, but it'll be a lot of variety. I keep double checking myself, like, wait a minute, what did I do? Oh, one of my girlfriends actually is on her way to Greece. She is having her honeymoon. She got married October 1st. Yay! Okay, thank you so much, Deborah, for coming by. Feel free to stop in anytime and ask any questions you like. Have a great evening. I think I'll just make it with this one. I might actually, well, I don't know. I always have a bunch of ideas bopping around in my head. So I was thinking I might just crochet all the way through to the end of the skein, but I have an idea for another project using a small amount of this yarn. So I will probably save some of it aside for that project and still have plenty to make the scarf. So use a fair amount for the scarf and then purposely end it at a certain point rather than running out of the yarn. And then that way I can have that little swatch or length of yarn for another project. Oh, I'm excited that I started this and it's almost done. I think in the morning I will have my coffee and tackle that roving yarn. I do have another skein of that yarn. I really want to work it up for the fair because I think it's really an eye catcher, but it takes so long. I feel like I could make 5 pairs of slippers in that amount of time. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, Debbie or Deborah. So I wonder if there are any like big name social media platforms that are US based, because one thing that a lot of people say is TikTok is owned by China, and I don't know if they're using it to gain counterintelligence or what, but it would be nice if we had a good strong platform in the US, and then with infrastructure to allow for reports. And then let's say somebody reports me for a certain behavior or action, and then they had the manpower or woman power to investigate that instead of just giving a good slap on the hand, because it kind of empowers people that like to be offended about everything, make up stories and report people for situations that never happened. So I was just curious. I don't know. I think of these kind of things when I'm crocheting, like analyzing different situations and looking for a better outcome, or sometimes I feel like my arms are so heavy hanging here, trying to move around and manipulate the yarn with this crochet hook. I just thought of something. I think I have frozen cookie dough in the freezer, the kind you're supposed to eat raw. And I wonder, is there cookie dough in the fridge, or did I dream that? And I think it actually would be in the freezer. We got frozen cookie dough. So I can think and talk about it, but I can't think and talk at the same time. Get tongue-tied. All right, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a night. Maybe one last measure of the scarf, and I'll see, maybe I can make a mental note and remember in the morning how many more inches to crochet. Yeah, I think we're at 30, 39 and a half. Awesome. Okay, so let me get my crochet hook back in there. And I'm going to call it a night. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for your responses and sharing and asking questions. And thank you for all the likes. We're at a record-setting 6.1. This item that I'm making is a scarf, and I am using the Mainstays Sparkle yarn, and the color is Sweet Violet. Sweet Violet. You too, Kim. Thank you so much. And this is just a basic V-stitch to make this scarf. And my goal is going to be to make it about 60 inches long. And I'm at about, what did I say, 39 and a half inches. So I'll be finishing this up tomorrow and have it ready for my market on Saturday. Thank you so much for asking, Elaine. I appreciate it. And for now, I'm going to call it a night. And thank you so much. Thank you for your help with getting likes. Thank you for asking questions. Have a great night.